It's early spring, first few days that are decent and short sleeve weather, and then we have first radishes. These are white globe radish. They look like they don't have the actual root yet, but if you go underneath, there is radish inside. I'm gonna let them grow a little bit more. I'm actually going to wait until my sister comes in so she can have them, and she's going to enjoy these radishes. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna switch to my other bed that I really want to show you. Looks like a jungle, right? We have some strawberries blooming like crazy. Looks like we have even a strawberry set. So by the end of May I should have some strawberries here. And in between strawberries I planted peas. So this is the bed. Last year it had tomatoes. So the soil will be really poor. By planting peas, I'm basically recharging the soil. And all of these are, some are sugar snaps, and these are shelling peas. One of the carrots overwintered from last year. I'm actually going to let it grow. It's quite decent, but I'm gonna let it grow and go into seeds so I can have my own carrot seeds because I like the variety. The Chantenay carrot, it was quite tasty. Here we have broad beans, or we call them fava beans. They are mixed with some of the lettuces that I planted in here. I'm looking forward to having some broad beans. They're just about a week old since they woke up. Looks like some of my strawberries got hit by frost, which is unfortunate. The black signifies the frost damage. So I'm just going to remove these flowers and show you closer. This is frost. They're not gonna have berries. But this one will. There we go. Here's some more salads. I think by the weekend I'm definitely gonna have my own salads. This is of course not the only salad I have. I'm gonna switch in a moment to show you those, but I wanted to show this particular bag because it just makes me so happy. I know my sister's looking forward to peas when she's here, so hopefully she'll enjoy them, both shelling and regular snap peas. I didn't bother with snow peas. There's no use. We'll use them for Peter sometimes, but not really to eat much. This is actually a good choice to show you here. This is a strawberry plant sending out this baby. So this is going to be a new plant afterwards. You can see the other one doing exactly the same thing. Once you plant a strawberry, you never have to buy another strawberry ever again. Strawberry reproduce like crazy and they spread like crazy. Next year this bed is going to be all strawberries, which is what I want. It's a good for me scenario. Okay, let me move to the next bed. There's another bed. This used to be brassica, so my cabbages and cauliflower and broccoli was here last year, and Brussels sprouts. So this year I planted a little bit of salads, actually decent size at this point. I probably should take some of them out. On the back I have some matcha greens. Not really crazy about the taste, so I think I'm just gonna rip it all out. But this is definitely going to be a salad. This is a deer tongue salad. It's very similar to butterhead. Very tasty salad. Another carrot is overwintering. You can see it's quite big. This one is a yellow carrot, if I remember. It has yellow stem, also very tasty. Let me remove this, I don't want it here. But anyway, it will overwinter properly and it will go to bloom. Carrots are biennial. First year they produce root, second year they produce flower. So it will give me seeds to plant for the next year. As an experiment, I left one of my Brussels sprouts remaining. It not only survived the winter, the damn thing is actually growing. So I want to see what it's gonna do. So I can probably remove this. You can see it has all the sprouts. It's a very, very, very old plant. It's been here all winter. But it has Brussels sprouts plants growing on top of the old plant. So I want to see, for experiment's sake, what the heck it's gonna do. Here I have also very old broccoli that overwintered. This is a Romanesca, or it was a Romanesca. It looks like it's gonna be dinner for me. I'm gonna take it off because it's almost ready to bloom. I'm gonna cut it off and eat it for dinner. It's actually a very decent sized head for something that survived down to 5 degrees this year. Not too shabby. Alrighty, see you later. Another section of the garden that did really well is my sorrel plants. For those who don't know what sorrel is, they taste like lemon. They have these huge leaves. They have this lemony taste to them. They make amazing shove or soup with sorrel. You can eat them fresh in the garden, but they're a little sour by themselves. And I have 2 patches of them. One patch is more than enough to feed pretty much the entire family. Right next to it is my blackberries, and they are really taking off. Of course, some strawberries here and there everywhere. But the new blackberry is doing really well. Looks like it's gonna bloom, which I'm happy about. Here you have poppies. Looks like my poppy is going to bloom this year. I don't know what this is, but this is a poppy bloom opening. So I look forward to seeing how this one is gonna hold up. Everything's growing. A lot of weeds, a lot of work. I'll get to it when I get to it. I'm not in a hurry. See you later. The bane of my tree lilies. So I'm in my garden on my tree lily patch. You can see where they are growing. They're actually quite big. They're about 2 feet tall now. But I have to go every day and look for these red lily bugs. Because these can devour lilies down to nothing. And I mean nothing. So now I have to go find them. I'm in a very backyard where I have my apple trees. I know you can't really see them, but if I get closer, my apple trees are blooming. Not as prolific as I was hoping for them, but they are blooming. I'm not expecting any fruit. I know the birds and the squirrels and everything else will get them. But just seeing them bloom just makes me happy. You can't really see on the top, but the entire top is blooming too. They're pretty.